Hi, and welcome to the Balanced Body podcast series. My name is Nico from Cincinnati, Ohio, and with me today is Beth, who will be demonstrating some of the exercises on the Pilates Allegro today. Today, I want to talk to you briefly about how you can hook your fitness club members onto the premium service of Pilates that you may be offering at your club. There are two big types of members that I've encountered that tend to walk into the Pilates studio. One is your cardio crazy fan that takes a lot of group exercise classes, who likes lots of music and lots of variations, and they come in because they heard this works their abs and it's really hard. So I'm going to show with Beth some exercises on the Allegro that I tend to use during a Pilates demonstration for a commercial fitness club. Beth, go ahead and have a seat facing the back of your reformer. Okay. Good. Staying right there. Now, of course, before Beth would walk in, I would know what type of classes she's taken. So if she tends to take a lot of muscle classes with music, that gives me some insight. That tells me that she likes strength-based exercises, but with a lot of variation. So I'm going to approach the rollback series with that in mind. Let's go ahead and grab a hold of your handles. Okay. And Beth has a little space behind her so that when she rolls down, she's not in the springs. Her sacrum is going to be based on the carriage and not into the springs. So what I want you to do is take an inhale, and as you exhale, tuck, posteriorly tilt your pelvis and scoop and roll yourself halfway down. Hold. Okay. Rotate your palms up, and let's do a few bicep curls here. Exhale, pull in, and return. I'll do a few of these because I want her not only to feel her abdominals, but her arm work, so she feels like she's working on things. Okay. And the longer I have Beth as a client, the more focus will be on her abdominals and less on what the arms are doing. And let's turn the palms down, bend your elbows, and roll high towards your chest, and come in. I will continuously change the arm variations so that mentally she's active. One more time here. Good. Release your arms, take an inhale, and roll yourself all the way back up. Sit tall, take an inhale, and roll yourself back down. I'm going to keep the rollback series active. Now from here, bend your elbows and roll low. Squeeze in and release out. And I'll constantly ask the new client, Beth, are you feeling this in your arms? She'll say, of course, yes. I'll say, Beth, are you feeling your abdominals? And sometimes new clients don't have the engagement that's necessary in Pilates. So I'll say, how about scooping your abdominals in just a little bit more, drawing that navel in? Let's do one more row. Extend your arms and roll yourself up. Excellent. And tall. Perfect. Let's put the straps back down and then dismount off to the reformer. Okay. So that would be one example of one client. A client that tends to do a lot of cardio classes, that likes a lot of variations. So notice I've always changed the arm position with that. Another client that I tend to have come into Pilates and know nothing about it, but it's like, I really want to work on Pilates because I hear it's a strength workout and it's going to increase my flexibility. Okay? That type of client is usually a more muscular type of client. And when they walk in the door, I have to do a little paradigm shift. I can't have them do the feel-good stuff right away. No, I have to sell them on Pilates within a minute or two. So I'm going to make them work, like say during a plank, and give some variations so they feel the power of Pilates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the foot bar all the way up. Okay. And I'm going to show the long stretch. Okay. Hands onto the bar. Feet close, okay, and come into the plank position. Okay, from here, I'm going to focus in on that client to make sure that the hips don't pike up. Because usually strength training, okay, involves a lot of focus on one muscle, but doesn't necessarily integrate the core. So that will be my focus, to make sure the hips don't hike up, that the spine doesn't extend. Now to get them a little bit more focused on what they're doing, I'll extend one leg up. Okay, and have them alternate that exercise. So they're feeling a little bit more power through their center And I'll keep that focus. I'll say, now continue that, because I'm sure strength training clients can do tons of this all day long, right? But can they do that? Can they do the exercise without extending their back? So that would be their focus while they do that exercise. So hopefully we've given you some insight during your Pilates demonstration to hook those members into your Pilates studio. Thank you, and see you next time.